when this started, this was just Kendall and I at Red Bull showing those guys iPhone pictures of our last ride just for the hell of it.
When I signed with Red Bull, they were like, you know, if you got any really cool ideas or things that you really like or really good concepts for a film project, like let us know. Like Quinn said, we came in there like that and they were just like, oh, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Professional motorcycle riders, best friends, and Baja champions. Kendall Norman and Quinn Cody have just completed a 12-day, 2,800-mile dirt bike adventure. This epic trip was no Sunday cruise, and the long, hot, demanding days would push their lifelong friendship to the edge. The Chasing Summer ride was anything but predictable, and to survive the Baja, you must live and learn.
The lid is on. Time to do this.
The Chasing Summer ride began just south of Ensenada. Kendall and Quinn had planned to ride to Cabo San Lucas and back with no support crew. They would be forced to survive with just a backpack of supplies and the tools they could carry on their bikes.
We started off day one, El Cambrio Market, San Tomas, rode along the Pacific to shipwrecks. He comes down here with a motorcycle that he's never ridden.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's never ridden. He didn't even take it out for like a 20-mile trail ride.
The two racing legends have over a decade of experience riding the Baja. However, it took less than 50 miles for them to encounter a major mechanical problem.
And now the guy installs his old rectifier regulator and burnt it out already. So now his battery is not charging, his lights aren't gonna work.
We have issues all the time, every time we come down here.
Lesson learned. Know your equipment, test it, and be sure it's in top running condition before you enter the Baja.
Just in case, I bring an extra one.
This was the one that's supposed to be on the bike, actually. The new one. Feel like we're on top of the world right now.
The boys would fix the bike and continue the ride south into the night. On the morning of day 2, while cruising an easy highway section, Quinn, without warning, would be taken down.
Dude, look at this!
Oh my God!
Dude, this is more slippery than ice right now.
Here's what happened. They're doing road construction, and the guy just like dumped about 100 gallons of oil right here and oiled it right through this corner.
Lesson learned. Expect the unexpected. Sometimes the highway in Baja can be more dangerous than the desert.
That's why we wear jackets, boys.
But I took the sleeves off this morning.
As the boys continued south, they faced longer, hotter days in total isolation. The two would have to work together in order to survive. However, their lifelong friendship was about to be tested.
Rode Fred's Tractor Trail into Cocos, went and visited Cocos, rode single track to El Crucero, ran out of water. Well, it's not being scared.
Let's just keep moving. We'll figure it out.
It's about not being stupid.
Oh, here we go. Kendall's having a meltdown.
In the middle of nowhere, on the gnarliest trails, and it's like 100 right now, with absolutely no water.
Did all your bullshit and you did the stupidest shit.
I don't know what he's talking about. It was fun.
Lesson learned. Carry water. A lot of water. The interior of Baja is hot, dry, and uninhabited.
Why are you such a dick sometimes?
Because I'm a sadistic mother. I like to inflict pain on people. I'm sorry.
Man, Quinn, if we would have had one problem out there, we would be so fucked right now.
The two most important things to dirt bikers in Baja are water and gasoline. And after running out of water, Kendall and Quinn would next find themselves low on fuel.
Here we are. We're about, what, 10 miles from the last place we got a little bit of gas?
I hope we can make it to La Paz. And the only gas stations, there are none actually. Just these little ranchos.
Yeah, this guy's gonna siphon us a gallon out of his truck.
Lesson learned. In Baja, do not ever pass up gas.
If you spill it, I'm gonna sock you.
Kendall's being a super nice guy, and then all of a sudden when there's a camera around and Wiley's here, then he turns into a total dickhead.
You're the dickhead that pulled me out of bed fucking when the cameras were on. You're acting like a complete asshole. You don't ever act like that. I
Are you
don't
getting tired again? What happened?
No, you call me out, I'm gonna call you out. We gotta be easy on the gas.
Yeah.
Crossing 2,800 miles of remote Baja with no outside support is not a joke. Kendall and Quinn are experienced pros. Yeah, they may bitch and complain, but deep down, the two friends know exactly what it takes to survive the Baja.
The stuff that we complain about is so minor in the big picture. You know, down here, it's reality. I mean, it's like the people and the land and what they have, and they make the best of it.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it's like out in the middle of nowhere, you see a group of kids and they're throwing a stick back and forth, as happy as can be, like on cloud nine. And it's like in the States, you see all these kids and they're just upset and pissed off for no real reason. I mean,
Yeah,
life's
their PlayStation broke down.
yeah,
or something,
life's
you
too
know?
good to be upset about anything, really.
The boys would go big in Baja Sur. They would ride all the way to Cabo San Lucas and reach Land's End by boat.
We made it! Land's End!
The entire crew would take the traditional plunge off Pelican Rock, which marks the southernmost tip of the Baja Peninsula.
We got a little loose in town. Some bad decisions were made by a few.
Kendall's been talking about getting his hair braided for this whole trip.
I've been saving it for this one moment.
If I hit a fucking, oh my god, it hurts so bad, just each one of those little balls.
You want to start ripping them out?
Dude, start taking these balls out, I mean, my helmet won't go on.
The trip back up the peninsula was hot, but relatively easy, with action-packed stops in La Paz and Scorpion Bay. The boys needed to make up some lost time, and the long days would have them riding late into the dark Baja night.
We were getting close to Guerrero Negro, and my lights started flickering. No headlight, except for the one on my head. The fuse system on the lights just kind of started to wear. Everything's tight.
I gotta say, man, that's a horrible routing job of the wiring.
It's same as I've always done it.
Kendall and Quinn had been riding, living, and putting up with each other for 10 days straight at this point of the trip. Their friendship had become seriously stressed, and both were ready to snap.
You know, you've been getting drunk every night and staying up till 2 in the morning, and then you're fucking grumpy and you act like a total asshole during the day.
Dude, your attitude with the
No, I've held this shit back.
Quinn,
I've
you
held
got
this
to
shit
my
back
house,
the whole
you showed
time,
up to my
dude.
house and started this trip off. You ripped me out of bed like you never have before because the cameras were on you and you're gonna show everyone how macho you are. Why don't you treat me with some fucking respect?
Definitely added to the trip, I think. You know, having the cameras along and just knowing that all this stuff's getting documented, you know, good, bad, ugly. I have respect for you, and I'm not, you know, I'm not treating you like shit, and I haven't questioned any of your decisions. I've been going with the flow with the whole deal, and, you know, I've been having a good time.
Well, yeah, I mean, fuck, I have the most amazing times ever, like riding into this sunset.
Kendall and Quinn's friendship would endure this late-night argument. Deep down, the two superstars hold the utmost respect for each other, and together they would complete this round-trip journey, arriving back at Acámbaro after 12 long days of touring the Baja.
There was challenging points, but
No points leaving.
there was no time that I was just like, I don't want to be here.
There's always gonna be bad decisions made and people doing dumb shit. You think about what had happened to you in the past and kind of go, okay, maybe I should choose this different road. And you know, you live and you learn, and life's cool like that.
The two racing legends were stoked to have completed this marathon trip totally on their own. This may be the conclusion of chasing summer. However, Kendall and Quinn's dirt bike adventures are only just beginning.
always wanted to venture over to mainland Mexico and, you know, do some exploring over there and see what the world has to offer. I mean, there's so much area that we haven't explored on our motorcycles, and, you know, it's such a free, cool way to go and, you know, check stuff out. That's like, why not? You know, you might as well do it while you can.
Speed, recording, live.
See your little red.
Say REC.
Say REC on it. Okay.
Low light, food poisoning, death pukes for 24 hours was definitely low light. Shitting, puking.
San Ignacio, I thought I was really gonna die for about an hour. I was like super dehydrated. It was like 105 degrees out, and I couldn't even move.
Windy roads, puking, some turns, a little more puke, and some more shit.
You know, and I'll just go right into my low life. You know, same thing.
We got another one in there too.
Peeing out my ass. You know, it's just not the greatest thing you can do.
I managed not to get sick. There's tricks. You know, there's tequila shots at night and peppers and stuff like that. So I made sure to take a few of those, and I pulled it off. I got a stronger stomach, so that was okay. I think, yeah, low light would be having the bail. So we're coming back real soon.
Yeah. Let's go film some shit.
Word.
Give me a clap.